Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, November 20th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So, yesterday, we took out Friday's high in both ES and NQ, but not by a lot, and we kept the daily, like I said, in the 3-day balance. We said in last night's video, ES is pretty clear. If we open in the upper distribution, you have a chance to get into the upside gap. If you open in the lower distribution, you'd have a chance of the downside gap. Right now, the entire pre-market in both ES and in NQ have been spent right at yesterday's high and into the gap. 18 wide point of control near yesterday's high in ES, NQ 18 wide right above yesterday's high. Again, these gaps, ES's is not that big. It's not small. It's $2, but not that big. NQ's is a lot more daunting, as you can see. So, unless we get a large gap up, we will not fill NQ's gap without a trend day up. We had a trend day yesterday that held, actually triple distribution. Remember, we have island bottoms, island tops. You realize if we gap higher, we're going to leave another island bottom. At least initially, if we hold the gap. Same in NQ. This is just pure short-term emotional trading that has no allegiance from one day to the next, even one time frame to the next. Please keep that in mind. Righty, which took out yesterday's high also to come back into balance, is trading right around there. Now, again, they're in balance. They have to take out Friday's high to come out of it. If we start making higher highs this morning, I would call the daily up, okay? Even if we don't fill the gap. Remember, ES closed with an outside day up. So we'll see if they get any push out of that. So, again, early game plans. If we were to get the overnight high, depending on where it is, and then back off and fill the gap, that's a decent risk-reward long for a couple of reasons. You have the 18-wide point of control, and you have value high. Remember, any failure up here in ES or NQ will result in what? Value automatically going from possibly higher to overlapping a high to unchanged. Remember, the upper distribution is rather large. There is nothing until the afternoon pullback in F, all the way down at 17. So if we fail to get the overnight high and get the overnight low, value is going to go unchanged. So to me, it's imperative for bulls to want to take out the overnight high, and even if they fail holding the gap, to stay above yesterday's high. Otherwise, value is going to go against them. Very important when the day opens. Okay? Keep that in mind. And then chart-wise, again, here you go. Island bottom, island top. If we gap high today and hold it, another 3-day island bottom. This is the S&P. This is not some biotech stock, okay? That is not usual, okay? It's you know, it's a market that's incredibly emotional right now. The ranges have been good. The volume, unfortunately, has been horrible. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.